Hey YouTube, I'm Tevin, but you guys can call me T. You're choosing the person who you're gonna eventually become in the future, each and every day. Every day you avoid doing the work, every day you avoid showing up for yourself, every day you avoid keeping the promises you made with yourself. You're teaching your mind and you're teaching your body to become someone who's undisciplined. You're teaching yourself that you cannot rely on yourself. And if you can't rely on yourself, who can you rely on? If you keep breaking promises to yourself, you cannot show up for anyone else. You can't keep choosing comfort over discipline and expect to gain abundance, expect to gain riches or wealth. And even when you do gain it, even if you get those things, you're gonna lose it as fast as you get it. You can't want to be there for others but not be there for yourself. Being there for yourself should be the foundation. Building discipline, working on you should be the foundation of everything you do in life. But instead, you rather stay comfortable. You rather people please. You rather waste your time doing stuff that will keep you mediocre and think that you will be exceptional in the future. You're training your body, you're training your mind to be undisciplined, to be insecure, to be mediocre. And you cannot expect to be exceptional. You cannot expect to be a 1%. Every great man had to go through rough patches in life. And those rough patches and long days help them to become who they are. It trains your mind and your body. They build discipline. They build beneficial habits that move the needle forward. And if you are avoiding the pain, you will never become the person who you're meant to be. They say God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldier, and that is proven over and over. If you or if let me use myself as an example, if I didn't go through so much pain in my life, I would not have become this disciplined person. I would not have become this goal-oriented person. I choose pain over pleasure. I choose growth over comfort. And if you ask me that 2 years ago, it would be the opposite. It's because I know what I want for myself. I know who I want to become. So I choose things that help me to become that person. If I'm supposed to wake up at 5 in the morning to go to the gym, and that's going to help me become the top 1% who I want to become, I am going to do that each and every day. If I'm supposed to read 10 pages every day, and that will cultivate me into becoming the top 1% version of myself, I am going to do it. Because honestly, I feel like I'm behind. I'm 22. I know I shouldn't be rushing for all of these things. I'm not materialistic. So I don't care about any of that. And I'm not comparing myself with anyone else. The only person I'm comparing myself with is the version of myself I know I could be if I wasn't wasting time, if I didn't choose comfort over purpose back in the day. And now I'm rushing to get to the person I want to be. A lot of us would rather choose comfort in the moment, but don't realize that it's shaping our future identity. You ever go around seeing some people overweight and they don't decide to change? They don't even want to change. They still do the same habits they used to do 10 years ago, the same habits that brought them to this overweight size. The same habits that's killing them slowly day by day, and they don't seem to care. They've already cut their life short. What more left to give? Imagine how it would be such a transformation if they woke up one day and decided to change their life to become disciplined. How major of an impact they would have on others, seeing that they made such a major transformation to grow into someone who's much better than their current self. But instead they choose to remain comfortable. They choose to remain overweight. They choose to live a life of poverty. And I'm not talking about financial poverty, because a lot of overweight rich people, there's a lot of overweight rich people. Poverty as in health, that's what I'm talking about. For me, I rather push myself to the limit, train over and over, run towards that pain, and know it is pushing me to become someone better. Know it's cultivating me into my greatest self. If I can show up every day and do the work, I am choosing a better life for myself, for my family, and for my future generations. Everything you do in life impacts your future. If you keep showing up and doing the work, you're gonna benefit from that. Your family, your friends, your kids are gonna benefit from that. But if you keep showing up and avoiding the work, no one's gonna benefit from that. It's gonna please you in the present moment, but your future self will hate you for that. Because instead of doing the work, you skipped out on it to stay comfortable. They say the best time to start something was 10 years ago. And the second best time to start something is now. Instead of running away from the work, instead of avoiding the pain, choose discipline, choose growth, choose the person who you are needed to become so you can overcome pain and obstacle. Choose the person who you're needed to become to lead a family. Choose a person who their kids can look up to and be proud. Choose a person who your future self can look back on and be glad that you decided to put in the work. Choose to grow. Choose to become a better person. Choose to see abundance in everything. Don't just be shallow-minded, dude. But yo, that's the video for the day. Peace.